And we have some news just coming in at this point in time. The autopsy report of the victim, Renuka Swami, in the Sandalwood murder case is out. Report confirms that actor Darshan's aides tortured the victim and also gave him electric shocks. These are chilling autopsy details that we have with us right now, in which popular actor Darshan and actor Pavitra Gowda are key accused. In this case, several arrests have been made as well. Autopsy details indicate that the victim in this case, Renuka Swami, was in fact given electric shocks as well, and that he was tortured till the time he died. The chilling details that have emerged in this matter, also indicating how this entire murder was planned by Darshan. That is what is being alleged. He was kidnapped first and then taken to a location, tortured till the time he died. Autopsy details that we have with us speaks about electric shocks that Renuka was tortured with. Report confirming that actor Darshan's aides tortured the victim and even gave him electric shocks. This is the autopsy report that we have with us, and these are details that we are breaking at this point in time as far as the victim is concerned. Earlier, also, in fact, we had access to CCTV footage that showed how the victim in an auto rickshaw was being followed by one of the key accused on a bike right behind him. In fact, details are of the autopsy report. Anaga has got more on that story. Anaga, electric shocks that the victim was given and that he was tortured up until the time he died. These are chilling details that are emerging. What more can you tell us?
Well, Sneha, what we are learning in this case is that, Renuka Swami was given electric shocks is what we are hearing. Truly gory details have been emerging out of this case, that Renuka Swami was not only just beaten up black and blue, but he was also given electric shocks throughout his body. In fact, there is solid evidence to concur this. When the police visited the shed to spot inquest, they've actually recovered electric wires, electric gadgets that are specifically used to give electric shock to a person, only to sort of dismantle him, to sort of, disarm him, to sort of, ensure that he is laying dead, to ensure he's dead. So, it just looks like everything was deliberately done. It wasn't done like in a fit of rage. Everything, every bit of evidence that's gathered so far really looks like everything was pre-planned, and that's the kind of shocking details that has emerged from even the post-mortem. Even the post-mortem report that has come out of Renuka Swami has implied that he was given electric shock until he breathed his last. That's the kind of details that we're talking about. And as we speak, the spot inquest and spot mahazar is still going on. The police are trying to gather more solid evidence to ensure that the accused is really convicted, because every single bit of evidence that we have at this point is circumstantial. They are doing their due diligence to ensure that both the A1 and A2, that is Pavitra Gowda and Darshan, are proved to be guilty in this case. The police are doing their duty. We need to wait and watch what more details and evidences that can solidify this case comes out.
Also, the autopsy had indicated that there were multiple wounds and marks on the head, abdomen, chest and other parts. Talk to us about the involvement of the others who've also been arrested along with Pavitra Gowda and Darshan, and what was the specific role, Darshan's specific role, Anaga, when it comes to the administration of electric shocks.
Sneha, Darshan was present at the time of administering electric shock to Renuka Swami. It's also been proven that both Darshan and Pavitra Gowda were present at that shed, and most importantly, it was Darshan who gave that first slap to Renuka Swami. And everything, Sneha, was done at the provocation of Pavitra Gowda. So that's why she has been named as A1 and Darshan as A2. It was at those Instagram comments that went, between Pavitra Gowda and Renuka Swami that triggered her, and she in turn has provoked Darshan to go ahead and use his influence and take action against Renuka Swami. So that's why she has been named as A1 and Darshan as A2. both Pavitra Gowda and Darshan were present at the time in that shed, according to evidence gathered so far, that, when Renuka Swamy was brought in there, when he was kidnapped from Chitradurga and he was dragged all the way to RR Nagar in Bengaluru, both A1 and A2 were present at that site. They left that location by around 5 o'clock, and at this point, Renuka Swamy was still alive. He still had his life. Cut to 1 hour, he was again beaten up black and blue by the other accused, possibly with an intention to go ahead and impress their boss Darshan, to ensure that, we have done something at your behest, sort of impress him. That's why they've gone ahead and further beaten him up, and it is at 6:30 when Renuka Swamy has breathed his last after it's a brutal.
We'll come back to you for more. In fact, on that story and much more that you're reporting on from the city of Bengaluru. These are details that we have with us as far as the autopsy report is concerned of Renuka Swamy, the victim being given electric shocks. Here is what Anaga is telling us.